Hello gamers, and welcome back to some more Man of War 2 Thwarted Blitzkrieg. I had to replay it, and I also lost progress in the tutorials because the compatibility of the preview build was not given, maybe because of also the online features and stuff that they decided to make a clear cut. But I replayed mission 1 so we can continue with the second mission. Whatever the cost, capitalizing on their surprise attack and the superiority of their forces, General Kleist's 1st Panzer Group advanced through western Ukraine. Its goal was Uman, which opened a short road to Kiev. To stop the German tanks, the command of Southwestern Front needed to use the Mechanized Corps to strike the flanks of the 1st Panzer Group. The 228th Rifle Division engaged in a battle on the line of the Ikva River, ensuring that General Ryabishev's 8th Mechanized Corps entered through the breach. So we get an artillery regiment. We get the 4th Assault Infantry Regiment. We can even view the composition. That's actually really nice. We get the 28th Mortar Regiment. The 6th Motorized Rifle Regiment and the 1st Reconnaissance Regiment with snipers and scouts. Secretive infantry for quiet assassinations and sabotage behind enemy lines. Doesn't capture territory. Okay, signal grenade for artillery strike targeting, that's pretty damn cool. Okay, so here we go, let's dive right in. Scouts are level 3 special infantry. They are not detected by the enemy when crossing front lines. Use them if the enemy is hiding their units. Storming buildings. If enemy infantry has holed up in a building, you can double click the building to order your troops to storm it. In Lvov, we didn't find the headquarters of the Southwestern Front, but we met the tank crew of the 8th Mechanized Corps. They were forcefully marching into the area surrounding the town of Brody. They had an important task ahead of them, to launch a counterattack against the German armored hordes surviving to move deeper into our country. Of course, information about the counterattack was strictly confidential, but Nikolai Kirillovich... Okay.
Comrade Commander, Bertanovsky reporting. My regiment's forward battalions have reached the settlement of Mlinev. The enemy's strong defenses are before me. I'm asking for assistance from the division's artillery regiment.
Dmitry Antonovich, my dear fellow, I cannot give you the artillery yet, but Mlinev must be taken by all means in the next few hours.
Okay, that's great.
Starting the attack. We have an order to take Mlinev. Frankly speaking, this task is quite difficult. That's why we will perform a feint attack from the front with 2 platoons. And you, Lieutenant, will try to outflank the Germans with your platoon.
What extra forces can I use, Comrade Lieutenant Colonel?
Take Sergeant Nedaluga's men and accompany Mortar.
Yes, sir. Слушаюсь, товарищ командир.
Now, where's the company mortar? There's the company mortar.
Готово размяться. Освобожу, займу, не отдам.
Yeah, they are already using it. It's fine by me. Let's get some camouflage up.
Здесь их и подождем.
Let's spread them out a little. Let's go for this position first. We are taking on the right flank. I need to turn down the volume a little bit, I think. Okay. You could dug in a bit. Okay.
The Germans have
Not good.
reinforcements approaching. I've never seen such armored cars before. Plague, take them. Focus your fire on the enemy vehicles.
I will do that, comrade. We don't see it. Well, there it is. Well, it's moving around, so we can maybe go here. Okay, we can't really damage it so far. We've taken out quite a few units already. Good hit. Okay, we are taking them out.
Cars have been stopped. The German counterattack is stalled.
Go for that leader. Okay, he's dead already. We can go for this dude. I like that you can kind of quickly dig in. That's what you do in real life as well, if possible. Obviously not when you're under fire, theoretically. Yeah, he's dead. Go.
Хоть бы танки поддержали. Боевая готовность.
Try to shell that position.
Sergeant,
Very good.
following oral report to Lieutenant Colonel Bratanovsky. The battalion has driven the Germans out from the front lines, but suffered losses and cannot
Oh, I can actually call in reinforcements.
that, Comrade Lieutenant. I'll be quick as a bullet.
Infantry squad. Infantry.
Please report on how the offensive is developing. Have you captured Mlinov?
We are fighting a hard battle on the outskirts. We have few forces left, Comrade Commander.
What do you mean by few? You have a whole regiment under your command, and the Germans most likely just have some poor scout battalion in Mlinov. I hereby order you to advance to the first echelon of the advancing forces with your command post and lead the attack yourself.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
Comrade Commander.
Нам не привыкать.
Next allied infantry attack in 8 seconds. Okay. Let's try to take that over. Quickly now.
Lieutenant, the house in the center of the enemy position is a cover for machine gunners. I order you to put down the enemy fire. After that, the enemy defense should crumble.
I'm on it, Comrade Lieutenant Colonel.
Let's try to knock them out. Let's get another mortar.
Бей первым.
50mm mortar.
Первый выстрел.
Let's hide a little bit.
Слушаюсь. Бей первым.
Okay, there's the machine gun in here. So let's hard attack this building with the mortars. We're gonna stay in the trenches for now.
Well, we smashed that den to smithereens.
Very good.
Готов выдвигаться.
Oh no, we've lost the mortar. That's bad.
Новое задание.
Then you better trench. Fortify your position. Obviously, losing the mortar is obviously a huge problem. Should be ready now. Let's go for this.
Боевая готовность.
Get there and get inside. Okay, no, they're going around. That's bad. We need to lay low.
Не тушуйся, братцы! Приказ есть приказ. У нас есть приказ.
Get behind this. Go for the biker.
Comrade Lieutenant Colonel, the Germans continue to put up resistance. We have 2 prisoners, but they're as drunk as skunks. Maybe that's the reason.
Drunk? Disgusting. Did you get any good intel?
They say they have 2 crossings on the river Ikva in their rear. And they boast that their reinforcements will soon arrive and we will never take Mliniv.
Well, we'll see about that. Lieutenant, we will continue our attacks, and you must go around Mliniv from the rear and cut the Germans off from their reinforcements.
You are dying. That's bad.
We have a new task. We're to move to the river, take the bridges, and hold them until our regiment completes the assault on Mliniv.
I wish we were reinforced somehow.
We are allowed to take machine guns and men from the 2nd company.
And that's good. Need to dug in.
Готовы размять.
Mortar is still firing. Can we use this?
Всегда хотел на такой
Let's try. And if we can get some SMG infantry.
А чего штаны просиживать?
And some sentinels.
Приказ получен.
Mortar fire.
Готов выдвигаться.
Okay, we can actually use this.
Давай, полный вперед.
Давай, давай.
Поехали. Скоро будем на месте.
Not entirely sure where the mortar fire is coming from. They are definitely in this building.
На связи.
There's a supply warehouse. And some riflemen. And some SMG infantry here.
Готов выдвигаться. Приказ понятен.
Attack. Attack.
Так точно. В пути.
Lay low.
Готов выдвигаться.
Lay low. Go for this building. Yeah, this was all lost.
Готово размяться. Вас понял.
Take that. And also that.
Занять орудие. Освобожу, займу, не отдам. Начать марш-бросок. Двинулись.
And you can maybe hide as well.
Здравия
You
желаю.
can hide and then do this as well. You can maybe dug in.
Слушаю, командир.
And on the right flank. Looking okay. You can maybe storm that building.
Слушаю, командир. Боевая готовность. Выполняю.
Not everyone made it, but I think it's good to be in that building.
На связи.
Need some mortar fire here urgently. Oh no, that's a grenade. Let's get some sentinels out.
Выдвигаюсь.
You need to lay low.
Руки вперед.
Go for that. Still got these units in here. That's good.
Готов выдвигаться.
You can maybe go and help. Uh-oh. Gunner died. Was a bit too ambitious. Continue the fight, please.
Слушаюсь.
We still have one dude in here, so that's cool.
Пехота. Может. Все. Есть. Нам не привыкать.
Good, good, good.
Слушаю, командир.
Need to shoot at them. Oh, there's a mortar.
Размяться.
Can we target a position? Here.
Какие будут указания?
Приготовиться к стрельбе.
And you can maybe do that as well. But I've done the right click, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think a right click would have been better.
Впереди противник.
Good. You need to get cover again.
Какие будут указания?
Hide yourselves a bit,
Нас не убить.
if you can. You go here. Sentinels stay.
Новое задание?
Got some riflemen here. They definitely need to move forward now. Take that.
Принимаю команду.
Actually, all go here first.
На связи. К бою готов. Садись за руль.
Okay, they are not my dudes in there.
Новое задание? Слушаю, командир.
Let's send them in here.
Новое задание?
Let's try to knock them out. There are even sunflowers. Very Ukrainian. Good stuff here. Cool how he fell into the ditch, into the trench. Go there. And we seriously need to get to the bridge.
Готов выдвигаться.
Go for that building.
На связи.
Огонь прямой наводкой!
Still alive. There we go.
Освобожу, займу, не отдам.
You can maybe dig in a bit. Or at least hide yourself first. And we need to take this out.
Размяться. Меня не укроешься. Так точно. Готовь орудие, братцы. Новое задание?
Go for that. Let's get some infantry to here. Let's get our mortars to take out this house.
Заряжай.
Oh, let's take this out.
Впереди противник. Какие будут указания?
Lots of enemies still around.
Не тушуйся, братцы! К бою готов. Здравия желаю.
Still enemies here somewhere, apparently. Go.
Боевая готовность. Слушаюсь. создать пустырь.
Go.
Приказ получен.
Get some of you into this building. Now you're maxed out.
Здравия желаю. Координаты получены.
Okay.
We have taken Linnev, but suffered extremely heavy losses. I'm sure we could have avoided them if you, Lieutenant, had followed my orders clearly and seized the bridges in the German rear.
Oh shit, I was too slow.
I wish you good health, Comrade Lieutenant Colonel. I'm Pavel Rizin, a correspondent from Krasnaya Zvezda.
Has the Central Press reached us? Well, you're welcome.
Comrade Lieutenant Colonel, will you tell me if there were any captives taken in the recent battle?
Of course. We have an HQ Major, a Lieutenant, and a whole flock of privates. Take your pick.
Excellent. If you don't mind, I'd like an interview immediately.
The HQ Major, to be sure.
No. Most of all, I'm interested in those privates. Because there are surely quite a few among them that are close to us, such as factory workers or peasants. I want to know exactly how Hitler and his gang managed to trick those people into leading them into Soviet land.
Read notes. That's how I made my first real frontline report. Ironically, it was not a story about the exploits of our warriors, but an interview with Gefreiter Hafner, who had been a waiter in a Marburg restaurant before the mobilization, and with Knabe, a peasant who had grown his turnips in Pomerania before he was called into the infantry. I managed to dictate the text of the report to the Corps headquarters via the regiment's radio, and very soon it appeared on the front page of Krasnaya Zvezda. So I was too slow, unfortunately. I didn't expect that the timer. I thought it's just, another wave. But it was more than that. As part of the overall counterattack on the southwestern front, the 228th Division was carrying out an important task, securing the flank of General Ryabishev's 8th Mechanized Corps. On June 26th, the 767th Rifle Regiment of the division attacked Mlynev. Mlynev was occupied by the motorized scout battalion of the 11th German Tank Division, and the attacking battalions of the 767th Regiment were met with dense fire. The Soviet soldiers had to fight for every inch of ground, every house. Trying to reduce their losses, Lieutenant Colonel Bratanovsky set a combat task for Lieutenant Shramko's reinforced company to go around Mlynev from the rear and prevent the German motorized battalion from receiving reinforcement. Lieutenant Shramko, however, willfully violated the commander's order, causing the regiment to take needless losses and so on and so forth. It's a shame that this is kind of disappearing too quickly. Yeah, maybe I should have just walked around, or what did I exactly expect? Maybe that. Well, they were not very efficient here. With Engineer Battalion. Enemy losses. He killed 73. We killed 147 and lost 26, which ain't that bad. But yeah, I should have been faster. I think that's the problem. Rewards, no rating points, and no unit and regiment statistics. Whatever the cost, win the second mission of the Soviet campaign, and we gain riflemen reservists for the multiplayer. Training 2, play a battle in any mode or complete a mission in any campaign. We get 20 supply for multiplayer. And next up is Tanks Engage. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until then, bye for now.